6 stories, 0 hype. Yesterday, May 27, 2025. Lighthizer dangled tariff peace, but the EU smelled a setup. Trump's education squad rebooted the Harvard crackdown, and the Ivies braced for impact. Russia rained drones on Ukraine. Trump torched Putin, then slapped Zelenskyy. Samsung joined Apple's tariff mutiny. Global supply chains just flipped the bird. RFK Jr. yanked COVID vax Rex. Pregnancy is now a partisan flashpoint. King Charles flexed sovereignty. Quebec wasn't clapping. This is Yesterday on TFN, where we don't report the news. We detonate it. Yesterday, Lighthizer met with Maros Sefcovic in Brussels. No handshakes, just soybeans offered, chips demanded, and BMW sliding briefings under the table. France threatened to walk. Germany begged for a deal. The EU's trade bloc is split like bad glue. On X, @TradeX22 shouted deal time, while @Agrigard99 fired back. Don't sell the farm for semiconductors. The risk? A $108 billion tariff blowback. The timeline? July 9th. The subtext? This isn't diplomacy, it's poker, and no one trusts the dealer. Yesterday, Trump's education department hit appeal on the Harvard case pause. Judge Chutkan's freeze didn't last long. Harvard lawyering up, MIT and Yale now targets. Trump cried woke corruption. Tom Cotton called it academic activism. The First Circuit's digging into 2023 files, SCOTUS already warming up. On X, @TDGPatriot22 called it real oversight. @IvoryX99 said it's a vendetta wrapped in subpoenas. 6,793 foreign students, $300 million at stake, and the Ivy League just got dragged into the mud. Yesterday, Russia launched 355 drones and missiles across Ukraine. Homes leveled. Kids killed. Kyiv on fire. 3 siblings died in one blast. Their parents hospitalized. A grandmother said, "My 3-year-old granddaughter was screaming from terror. I hope Putin dies." Putin didn't flinch. He doubled down. Trump lit up Truth Social, wrote, "Putin has gone absolutely crazy." Later told reporters, "I don't know what the hell happened to Putin. I've known him a long time, always gotten along with him, but he's sending rockets into cities and killing people, and I don't like it at all." Then he spun on Zelenskyy, said, "Zelenskyy is doing his country no favors by talking the way he does. Everything out of his mouth causes problems. I don't like it. It better stop." On X, @WarX22 posted, "Trump finally calls out Putin." NATO Realist 99 snapped, and still slapped Zelenskyy in the same breath. This came just after the biggest prisoner swap of the war. 1,000 soldiers traded. Ceasefire talks? Dead on arrival. 50,000 Russian troops now surround Kharkiv. This isn't posturing. This is escalation turned obliteration. Yesterday, Samsung told Trump, no. They're not building phones only in the US. Apple stood firm. Mexico and Vietnam took the call. Nancy Mace slammed the move. Said workers got snubbed. Prices now projected to spike $200 per phone. On X, @TechLogicX called it global logic. @RedHatPatriot called it treason by tech. India picks up 20,000 jobs. Apple's $15 billion plant, still not enough. Congress wavers, consumers pay. This isn't defiance, it's reality biting back. Yesterday, RFK Jr. stripped COVID vaccines from the CDC schedule for kids and pregnant women. The AMA snapped. Bernie Sanders called it pseudoscience. And trust took a nosedive. On X, @HealthSkeptic88 cheered freedom to choose. @VaxNation99 warned outbreaks are coming. 85% compliance is bleeding fast. 4 million in maternal health at risk. Lawsuits warming. CDC wobbling. And public health just took another partisan bullet. Yesterday, King Charles stepped up in Ottawa. first royal to open Canada's parliament since 1977. He told lawmakers, "No foreign power gives what Canada builds for itself." As Camilla sparkled and Indigenous leaders watched, Quebec walked out. Charles warned of historic uncertainty, called for transformation on the scale of World War II. Trump's tariffs already slam $400 billion in exports. His statehood jab still echoes. Mark Carney clapped back. Not for sale. On X, at CanadaX22, waved Maple Pride, while Trump fan 44 said royal cosplay doesn't stop real trade war. Canada's economy is shaking. Its monarchy, now a political linebacker. Here's your next move. If trade talks drag, watch BMW, Airbus, and Trade.gov. If Harvard fights back, track Fire, ACLU, and SCOTUS blog for signals. If Russia doubles down, defense stocks like Lockheed, Raytheon, and Palantir are your radar. If phones jump in price, watch EWW and Asia manufacturing ETFs. If CDC pulls back more, use vaccinetracker.org. Policy is local now. If Canada leans harder into sovereignty, follow the tariffs at Canada CAA and Bloomberg terminals. Tariffs teased, Ivies subpoenaed, drones detonated, phones fled, vaccines vanished, crowns clashed. Join us tomorrow on Yesterday. Truth Fights narrative on TFN every damn day.